We are about to step into our next segment, and that is the good news segment. Stay with us.
Good news.
Good news.
Good news.
Good news.
Okay, so today's good news we have one from the continent and one from the diaspora. So we're starting from the one on the continent.
Okay, what does it say?
Well, we're talking about Farm Fort, and basically they're looking at how to promote environmentally safe and profitable methods of farming here on the continent.
Okay.
Now, they believe one of the major factors hindering progress in the agricultural sector is the use of outdated production methodologies, technology, and practices. Like, we still want to go by the traditional method when it comes to the agricultural sector. And this Farm Fort feels is not helping, is not pushing, or is not bringing the continent any good. Neither is it bringing us any form of development. So, Farm Fort actually stepped in to fill the gap over here, and they've
Right.
adopted innovative models that actually create the most efficient and affordable methods to produce crops, add value,
Okay.
and also create access to markets both locally and then internationally.
Right.
Now they are like a value chain, somewhere you fit somewhere in the whole value chain thing.
Okay.
Yes, and they focus on solving other existing problems through the best practices when it comes to sustainable farming processes. And this they do alongside storage and logistics. Now, storage is important and logistics is also important if you're a farmer, because if you get your harvest, if you don't have a place to store it, that means you're going to go bad. That is loss for you. Now
Right.
also to get it to your consumers or to the market, you need logistics. You're looking at transport and all that. So those things are very important, and if it's utilized or managed well, the farmer is able to make the best and the most profit out of it.
Okay.
So they've actually made it their mission. They're utilizing technology, which I mean, right now it's like everybody's harnessing the power of technology.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then they're creating access to markets both on the continent and on the globe. And now they've done is they have something called the outgrower programs. So basically through that they've been able to train about 1,000 smallholder farmers.
Okay.
Yes, they've kept them in the network, and this also helps them to source and then aggregate their products, such as the sesame seeds, the cowpeas, the cashews, the cocoa. Yes, and it helps them to, okay, I can send it to another African country, or I can export it outside the country.
Right.
So I think this is a good thing. I feel it's great when you have companies that necessarily harness the technology and find a way to modify and make the work easier for farmers. And when they actually step in and coordinate with the farmers, the output is really good.
Right. That is what we need. New methods of, engaging, in farming activities. Because definitely you need to move from stage one to stage two. You cannot continue using these local tools and what have you. Okay.
Okay, so the last one, which we have is the second one, is actually from the diaspora. We're talking about a black teen who has actually come up with a cost-effective method to actually detect surgical infections.
Okay.
Now, her name is Daisa Taylor, and yeah, she recently won $25,000 at the
Right.
prestigious. Actually, she won it for her invention of the cost-effective,
Okay.
surgical sectors. Now, it changes color so that you can detect if a patient's wound is infected. That thing of
Okay.
infected wound is not something for me and the few people I've come
You
across.
mean
It's
the
not something we
pH
take
of
it
something?
serious. No, like
An
you have a
infected
wound
wound.
that gets infected.
Yeah.
Affected.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's not something I feel we take that seriously over here.
Yeah.
You have a
Yeah.
salt. Oh, put some Ekrobewu on it. Put some this. Or let's use one hot water and a
Yeah.
towel, and then
Yeah.
just press it on it,
Mm-hmm.
and you're screaming.
You
Like,
don't know what exactly is the problem, or if it has developed a new infection or something. You just treat it the way. Okay.
yeah, we're used to it. It goes
Yeah.
anyway.
Yeah.
It
To
actually
some extent.
works. It
Well, to some
works.
extent.
It hasn't worked for you.
For me, yeah. I can't remember. I can't remember
Oh, I had a wound, and every evening they used to put like a
hot
face towel
water.
in hot water,
Yeah.
and the location of the wound is
Isn't
what
that
literally
adding more
killed my
pain to the
heart.
wound?
Huh? They
But
tell you
anyway,
more pain means they will die quickly.
my grandma says it kills the venom. I don't know which venom she's talking about, but yeah, let's continue.
So she's 17. Daisy is 17. Now she realized that there were surgical sutures that change color and helps to detect if a patient's wound is infected.
Okay.
But you realize it's expensive. You understand? They're
Yeah.
coated with materials and stuff. So then she decided, fine, if this is what we have, but it's too expensive for everybody to afford, let me think of what I can come up with to bring a solution. So she also became interested in surgical infections after
Okay.
finding out that those of them mostly occur after there's a cesarean section. And in a lot of the underserved communities, you're looking at the black communities out
Right.
there, yes.
Right.
And a lot of people like to actually go to the hospitals because, first off,
You don't
there's
even
this
have.
whole race.
Yeah. You don't have the the economic push to get you there, right?
That's the thing.
Mm.
So she learnt about dyes and then she coated the searches she made with dyes. Now the material would change the color,
Okay.
to change the color status, and that will let you know that the wound probably you've put it on is infected or not. And I
Right.
think this is
And
good. It's
requires
something that would
different
help and
medication.
it's cost effective as well.
Mm.
So this is something that's going to help the black community, especially mothers who go for
Yep.
C-sections,
Yep.
because it really does affect some of them.
And they don't know.
Yes.
Very
So I
dangerous.
feel it's an amazing thing that Dacia has done.
Mm.
And I'm happy she's won something from a science institution to help her
Yeah.
further her research.
Yep.
Now she was solving a problem, yes, and also learning along the way.
Absolutely. Great. Progressive. I love it.
Oh,
Okay, that's all we have
yeah.
for the good news segment. The show was Africa Daily on Africa Global Radio, and I am Barry Musa. Stream us live on africaglobalradio.com. And yeah, if you happen to miss the live version, AGR On Demand, and that is the podcast one. It is on our website as well, africaglobalradio.com. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, Africa Global Radio. Follow us on Facebook, Africa Global Radio.